Good day. We are Group 5 from BSIT-3. Today, we're gonna present the online shopping website and features. Okay, Chapter 1. The Chapter 1 contains the parts of the introduction, the background of the study, statement of the problem, objective of the study, the general and the specific, scope and limitation, and significance of the study. The process of purchasing goods and service from merchants over the internet is known as the online shopping. The main goal of this system is to maintain the functionalities of the online shopping website to the fastest way of work and reducing the use of manual entries of the owner to store the data records of the customer order. The online shopping system reduces all the work and improves the client's shop. Online shopping is a process whereby consumers directly buy goods, service, etc. from a seller without intermediary service over the internet. The background of the study. Traditional shopping was too hassle and requires a lot of time to check all the things that buyers want to have or buy. Online shopping includes all the features that will make the buyer's shopping easier than traditional shopping. The statement of the problem. This study aims to assess the online shopping website features. Number 1. What is the assessment of the IT expert to evaluate the online shopping system in terms of the following? A. Functionality. B. Usability. C. Reliability. D. Efficiency. E. Maintainability. And F. Portability. Number 2. What is the assessment of the owner-manager in the online shopping system in terms of the following? A. Functionality. B. Usability. C. Reliability. D. Efficiency. E. Maintainability. And F. Portability. Number 3. What is the assessment of the customer in the online shopping in terms of the following? A. Functionality. B. Usability. C. Efficiency. And D. Portability. Objective of the study. General. The main objective of this study is to do the online website shopping. Visitors can see the physical characteristic of the website, such as the home, buy, browse, products, add items, about, and services. Specific. 1. To be able to determine the assessment of an IT expert to the online shopping system. Number 2. To be able to determine the assessment of the owner, manager to the online shopping system. Number 3. To be able to determine the assessment of the customer to the online shopping system.
And when it comes to scope and limitation, next, scope. The researchers aim to develop an online-based ordering system that can generate a lot of potential buyers and also give an easy access for the people. Limitation. Also, the study will be only available to computer web browser and needs a Wi-Fi to connect to the website. This system can handle 100 users. The client will be able to know how many customers will buy their products, and it will improve the client's business through online shopping. The customer will learn the easiest and simplest way to order with an online shopping system and secure their information and good service in the online shopping system. Next, Chapter 2, Review of Related Literature and Studies. When it comes to foreign literature, according to Hoseinov and Yildirim 2014, emphasized that the lack of physical interaction tends to be critical impediment in online retail sales, followed by the privacy of individual information and security of financial transactions over the internet. According to Jarben Paa and Todd 1997 proposed a model of attitude, behavior, and shopping intention towards internet shopping in general. The design includes several indicators classified into four broad categories like product value, quality services offered through the website, the shopping experience, and the risk perception of online shopping. Belanger, F. Hiller, J.S., and Smith, W.J. 2003 Trustworthiness in electronic commerce, the role of privacy, security, and site attributes. The Journal of Strategic Information Systems. In local literature, Marketing Teacher Ltd. 2014, there are also characteristics of service that can be a basis to elevate good business services. Marketing services can differ from marketing goods. So when it comes to services, there are characteristics to consider, namely lack of ownership, intangibility, heterogeneity, perishability, inseparability, and user participation. Howard, 2014. Tangibility is an item that a person can detect using the senses. In a business, tangibility refers to tangible products and other things like the purchased product of our customer or the facilities the business is using to provide the proper service and product quality a customer needs. Bella 2013, reliability is a quality which measures how a customer trusts an online website. With the presence of reliability, an online store earns the trust and loyalty of customers and consumers. If the online website is performing well and continuously reaching the customer's needs, reliability is present. It is necessarily for consumers to know the risk of purchasing products online. To check the reliability of an online website, consumers do some research first about the online shop, provide and double check their complete information to the website. They check if their payment is secured and also the website or seller's private and returns policy.
And chapter 3. Chapter 3 focus on methodology, requirements, designing, flowchart, use case diagram, context flow diagram, data flow diagram, graphical user diagram, and development. Next. So methodology, we use agile development to develop our online shopping system. The system undergoes 6 phases, which are the requirements, design, development, testing, deployment, review, and next, and requirements. To understand our online shopping system, the developers need to conduct an interview on how the client familiarized with the system, and the developers that need to improve the system. And the developers will satisfy the client and customers' desire to make it a good and user-friendly online shopping website. Next, flowchart. So flowchart shows the flow chart for the online shopping website. It displays what the website can do within their access. Next, and use case diagram. Use case diagram shows that the online shopping website is giving the customer what the essential in buying online shopping, such as account management and purchasing. Next, and context flow diagram. Context flow diagram give us information about the flow of the software system. And it explains the boundaries and identify the flow of the information between system and external entities. Next. And the data flow diagram shows the graphical representation of the flow of the data through a process. The DFT also provides the input and output of each entity itself. And next, the ERD. ERD shows the customer ID on customer has a relationship with orders customer ID. It describes interrelated things of interest in a specific domain of knowledge. Next. So this is our graphical user interface development. Next, Jay. And in development, in developing website, the developers use PHP programming language to for the function of the website, and the developers use WAM server to connect the website and the database. Next.
Appendices, feasibility analysis, Gantt chart, managing plan, requirement analysis. Next. The technical feasibility, can we build it? The group 5 are familiar with the project because of the codes and databases were taught to the members last semesters. Next, group 5 came up with technology and system structure similar to the online shopping system that already exists in many companies. The group 5 system website can hold up 100 maximum users simultaneously, and GUI is user-friendly and easy understood. The group 5 has recommended system requirements to build this project. Economic feasibility, should we build it? The group 5 conducts the total funds of 50,000 for development cost. The estimate funds for annual operation costs are 6,000, and the estimate funds for annual benefits are 3,000. Group 5 project enhance user experience and increase its customer satisfactory. Organizational feasibility. If we build it, will there come? Project champion, MANLUTAC, Jan Mario. Senior management, Cardinal, April, Jan. COMAYA, Mark, BRYAN, G. GARAIS, RYEL. Customer and client, Miss Matabili, Emmy Faye. The projects are aligned to the organization's business strategy by reviewing all future projects. Next.
Work breakdown structure, or the Gantt chart. This is the schedule or the flow of the project wherein we have a specific date on finishing each task in the project. Next. Human resources plan, don'ts. Don't take chances with planning, because you need to only agree to a plan and its time. Ask your number who have done it before to provide insight. Don't overlap your project because it will likely destroy your project in the future. Next. Don't ignore bad news. You and your members need to brainstorm if there's a bad news. Don't wait until Friday, Sunday, or even Monday just to ignore it. Gather facts on what happened and secure a potential solution to make recommendations moving forward. Next. Don't worry about things you can control, but be aware of them. There's a little area where you and your members can do anything about it. Be sure to be ready when time comes and always be aware of it. Always monitor it. Don't ignore suggestions. Some people have many ideas that can lead to more quality projects that you can produce as a team. Ignore the team capability. Some people don't have enough experience to handle some of the projects that are new for them. You should give them enough time to finish and understand the project so that they will produce quality projects and also to avoid any delay in launching the project. Management plan. Project schedule. The date of approval or the date of project approval will be held on October 24, 2021, and the last revision date will be held on November 11, 2021. Project scope statement. Scope description. Scope. Online shopping system and its straightforward features. Training for the whole project. Management team, how to use the system. Management team ready to handle all the sales inquiries. Out of the scope, the ability to take partnerships from the other companies. Mobile production of the project. Next. Project deliverables. Website or pages. Better customer service. Product quality enhancement. Site investigation report. Safe data information. Next. Acceptance criteria. The project will be accepted when the clients agrees and meet their expectation, and then the project will start. Constraints. The project team are always busy due to limited time and numbers of members, and must dedicate their time and make some plans for the project. Assumption. The full project team will handle the servers if the customers are too many. Project cost, the planning. Planning will be a budget total around 1,500 pesos, which includes the workers for all project team members for gathering requirements and planning project. Designing. The designing will have a budget total of 5,000 pesos. It will include multiple application and software for design. Next is the development that has 10,000 pesos budget total, and it will include the report for researcher and development costs. This will apply for a host of expenses such as marketing analysis, developmental engineering, and customer surveying. Testing. The testing will have a 6,000 budget total. It will include testing and errors, improvement, and paying for the professional in the application and website. Deployment will have a 8,000 pesos budget total. This will include paying for publishing websites. And the last is review. We'll have a budget total of 1,500 for customers' recommendation. The budget total of the whole project will cost around 32,000 pesos. Process-oriented. A process the system must perform, a process the system must do. For example, the system allows multi-user account, or the system has straightforward features. Next. Information-oriented. Information the system must contain. For example, the system can expand this database storage. Also, the system can keep the user's order and review logs. Operational. The physical and technical environments in which the system will operate. For example, the system can only work in web browser. The system can be compatible with the newer version of the browser. Performance, the speed, capacity, and reliability of the system, which it will include the system can interact between the users should not exceed 3 seconds. The capacity of the system can hold 100 users simultaneously. Also, the system will be available for 24 hours per day. Security. Who has authorized access to the system under what circumstances? The system can interact between the users should not exceed 3 seconds. The capacity of the system can hold 100 users simultaneously. Cultural and political factors and legal requirements that affects the system. Cultural and the personal information is protected in compliance with the Data Protection Act. The user information should not show with any third-party company. The project website was already finished around 30% to 40% of the project. First is the homepage. The homepage already have the slider, which shows the new and latest product that want to promote by the seller. So products. Products. This will show all the products that readily available and that sells by the seller and it also has the price price for each item that the sellers want to sell. About it contains all the contact information of the seller, so it can be easily accessed by the users and get their information. And the things that we didn't show because we didn't already develop was the login and the some of the features like the next button and for the slideshow and the services. Also, we didn't have already have the add to cart features and all other features that may be for the all other features for the ordering system that will make a transaction for users and the seller.
So that is the overall presentation of the Group 5 from from the from the system of the online shopping website and features. So we are the developers of G5, and thank you for watching.